Hello, everyone. I am the sauna lady, so come join me in my sauna. Yeah. Please like, share, and subscribe. So it starts with Melody and Martell talking at her opening weekend. And I can see and hear the hurt in Melody.
Hey!
Hey.
It's going really good.
Yeah, it is.
I was really surprised to see Martell bring the kids, so.
And that's understandable because when you get married, that's your forever. But she stays strong for her kids. She keep it together. She keeps smiling and pushing forward. And I commend her. And then we get to Maurice and Kimmy arriving at the getaway with Dr. Francis and his wife in therapy. Then Louis and Tiffany show up and she says this.
I'm optimistic that Dr. Francis will be able to hypnotize Louis into believing that it's time for us to have a baby.
I think I know the reason why she really want a baby, but I'll talk about that in a minute. So Tisha and Marceau are delayed, and Kimmy calls Tisha on the phone. And I think Tiffany feels left out. So she says this.
But he doesn't like to be peer pressured. I mean, do you think he's going to stay?
I refuse to pressure him.
I think she's trying to fit in with the Scotts. Then she does this.
Speaking on working, I unfortunately have a call. I'm so sorry. My husband knows. But I'll be right back.
Now, I understand when people go on vacation, sometimes they do a little work, but this is a couples therapy.
It's clear to me that somehow this is really not that important to me.
Well, I'll let you address that with her because I can speak for myself. I'm here, but I also know where we at. Like I say, I'll communicate whatever messages need to be communicated.
Oh my goodness, what's the point in being at couples therapy when you're relaying messages as though you are in singles therapy?
Well, I'm pretty sure you'll come back to some fun conversation about commitment once we go back up for commitment to this moment and being present.
Are the other Scots here?
No.
Okay.
Louis, it's like you have to beg her to come out, and all she want to talk about is the other couple.
I'm asking Louis to get rid of his fear to saying things that you won't like.
That's not me.
You're protecting your wife at your own expense of growth.
I was just waiting to be in session for the other couple to get here so we can all do this together.
You're not here for the other couples, Tiffany. You're here for you.
Tiffany is there for Marceau and Marceau only. I'll tell you why I say that.
So I wonder if there is an opportunity, even on top of you and Marceau sitting down and having some one-on-one time, if there's an opportunity for us to like have a double date with him.
Oh, Marceau and Tisha.
Yeah, because I knew Marceau when he was at Monaco. I've known him for a long time.
And that's my point, babe. That's you get into. No, don't act like you don't know me. That's my whole thing.
He has a really big personality.
Babe, I've been knowing that. I don't give a about that.
What's really going on? She also says,
Okay, wait, who else know it again?
So I invited Marceau, Maurice.
You think Tisha's gonna let him out of the house?
Tisha go allow Marceau to go. Marceau's not in any trouble.
Well, we know who runs the house anyways.
Who?
He does.
girl, shove Marceau up your behind. His household has nothing to do with yours. You need to worry about your own, but I guess you the boss in your household.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna tie this here like this.
Don't tie at the knee. Make sure you're tied
Tie
at the ankle.
at the ankle. And then you walk for 15 minutes.
15?
Kimmy already don't like that. In this exercise, Marceau and Tisha get an A+. Of course, they've been together 16 years.
Then when I pulled you close and held you, things start moving more freely. But when she wanted to take the lead again, then we were kind of out of sorts.
I was simply saying you were holding me too tight for me to walk.
I think Kimmy want her husband to lead the household, but she just don't want to be led, if that makes sense.
Kimmy told me that I was holding her too tight, and so I decided to let her go.
Here again, indicative of our relationship. Too tight doesn't mean let me go. Too tight means loosen up just a little bit.
So why didn't you say loosen up? Because words matter. You said that in a way a person would let go of you.
I want out.
What was you doing?
I feel like I'm being stuck
She does
in.
not like being trapped.
Oh, you're being trapped.
She does not like being trapped.
You're being trapped with Lewis.
Babe, I don't like this.
Enough said. In the meantime, Martell is hanging with his mom, and Melody is hanging with Stormy. And like I said, Martell's mom is going to agree with him, and Melody's mom is going to agree with her the majority of the time. It don't matter who wrong or who right, they're going to side with their child most of the time. Okay, the dinner discussion.
How would you do right now with your businesses if you brought a newborn into this?
I've always functioned in chaos.
I think you just want a baby so Lewis can stay at the house with the baby. Because you say your other two kids are bigger now, they don't need no one to watch them. Because remember, you want to work all the time. So Dr. Francis says that she's been abandoned 3 times by her biological parents, by her adopted parents, and by when she got divorced.
I do have a fear of being alone and might have a fear of abandonment. I don't even like alone time. So I love to be around people and in a relationship.
Yes, you probably do have some issues, but I feel the only person you want to be around right now is Marceau. And Marceau don't even like your husband. He might not like you.
It's not hard to see. I don't think everything is as you make it out to be at home plate, and I respond to that.
I just want to know, what do you mean by we make it out to be?
I see it.
Y'all can give advice, but then when it's time to get it, it's like there's no open door for
I
it.
don't think that's necessarily true. I think we are very open and we talk about a lot of things.
Now, Kimmy, since you back 100% with Tisha and got her back, you forgot Marceau is the same way. He not going to listen to no one's advice.
The first level of a game is you play a game. When your game is discovered, you play a game of not playing a game.
So you're saying our marriage is the act?
Yes! And y'all need to clean up your act. That's all I got. Y'all come join me next time in my sauna. Yeah. And boom.